Well, I know you guys have probably seen the video I put out earlier today about me complaining about this game mode, and yeah, I'm still going to complain about it. It's pretty horrendous. But I had a really good run, the run after I recorded, of course. This is the first video isn't even out by the time I'm recording this video. But yeah, as you can see, I'm around 78, and let me show you who has sadly passed. Only Sung Jin-woo has died. Everyone else is, yeah, completely fine, no one's dead. As you can see, I might be slightly reliant on Mazo, maybe just a little bit too much. He has 36,000 attack. Well, the reason why I'm using Mazo is because of his shield, and his shield is based on his attack. That is the reason why he's nearly got all max crystals. And that's basically what I've been rolling for, is just solely max crystals on him. I've just been getting rid of stuff, been like, okay, I'll get this one, another attack crystal, cool. Get rid of the defense one, don't really need defense ones anymore. HP crystal, cool, that's cool, I'll put that there for now. Get another one up there ready, I can actually scrap that one, get another one. And it was still bad. But Mazo does insane amounts of damage. Of course, you can't see it here, but basically the shield takes no damage. He guaranteed one-shots someone because Sung Jin-woo isn't on the field, so he doesn't play a debuff skill instead. And then Mazo does that. Like, it's just so much damage. He ults... You're wondering how much damage he just did? 20 million, nearly 21 million damage. And what I'm doing now is I'm not even selecting passives. Sorry, not even selecting buffs. I'm not just going, sorry, passives. I'm just picking buffs like this. So, ignore defense. You know, it's really good for him. Now to ignore the enemy's defense. Okay, if it loads now. Cool, and now we can get literally Mazo's going to be fully pimped out. Everything's going to be maxed. He's going to have as much attack as I can actually give him, which is crazy, because he is 6'6". I got really lucky and got like 3 of him in one go. He went from 3'6" to 6'6" in a single go. There we go. He just nukes. He nukes everything, which is so nice. So now what we can do is do this, do this, do this. And then get some more crystals. Go. We can merge them as well if we want some more. But yeah, Mazo now has 40,000 attack, which is crazy. He's 6'6", Percy's 6'6", Lance is 3'6", Nazians is 6'6". Lance being 3'6" is very good because we don't have the damage low. That means when we fight bosses, they are damage lowered. Mazo's always going to debuff first because he's basically got priority with the debuff skill. But yeah, this team is really... Look at that shield. No damage at all. Of course, it does last for 2 turns, and all of these bosses do have buff removal, which is stupid. But look, that was 1.3 million damage. Lance doesn't really do much, but he's mainly here for the defense boost. There we go. We took quite a bit of damage there. And quite a bit of damage again. And we lost Lance, which is fine. But we get a cleanse off here. And sadly, it doesn't play Mazo skills. But that is what happens, though. That is the reason why he's already got ultimate again. But that is also kind of irritating. It's just kind of irritating how the AI plays. It doesn't understand that, you know, Mazo does so much damage. It just thinks, oh, stun skill. Look, it's going to play the stun skill. Which is actually going to probably get my team killed here. But these bosses have so much health. Bear in mind, right? Like, I don't understand how they expect you to beat this sometimes. Some of them I understand. Mazo got the full heal. Percy's still alive, which is really good. And it actually done double Mazo because we could have got the merge then. Can Mazo actually land the kill? Very close. I think we kill here, though. I think we do lose everyone. Oh, no, we actually lose. Okay, fair enough. Once again, that is what happens. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do to stop it. If you're going to get screwed over, you're going to get screwed over. And sadly, the AI, I wish it was you play it. If you played it, I would think that's completely fine. It's actually quite fun. But this is kind of stupid. I could revive someone. I'll revive Lance, because he's on my fairy team, so I can run fairy team now. Estero, wait, let me go back. I don't want Esterosa to have the attack. I'll do it. I don't mind. Yeah, look, no one on the team's got any super awakening, by the way, at all. Like, that's how lucky I got. My human team got really lucky. But now, I'm rocking this team, which isn't the best. Melee Liz, they won't have shield, it'll be Demon King effect instead, which is still quite decent. I actually need Demon King to play a skill, though. Or he just dies. So, I mean, if you don't have the right team, like, this content is really, really irritating. Like, a new player, I don't understand how new players are meant to beat this. Like, you can't do it. With the new character, if you don't have the new characters, or at least decently built teams, it's impossible. They've made impossible content. Which I feel like they should probably go back to the drawing boards and think about how they can improve it. Because, look, King of Diana got nothing. They didn't get hit once with a buff at all. That's how stupid it is. That's how dumb this game mode is. It's all luck. The amount... Normally, most game modes do require skill, and yes, that was a very good team I was using, but, you know, if you don't have the best luck, let's just say you don't have, you know, the most recent festival, you don't have all the characters that I've released this year, because most of them are going to be good for some of these teams.
Instead, we got the heal off. King of the End did some damage there. This is a much more bulkier team than the previous one. I actually need King of the End to play a skill. As you can see, they've not even played a single skill yet. There we go. When they play a skill, they kill everyone. But that's the problem, is they've got to play the skill. And the AI just refuses to play the skills from characters you would want. And... okay, we've got 1 into there, 2 into demons are already dead. Demons are pretty mid. Unless, of course, you got the new melee, but still, then I don't know if the new melee is even good for this, because I don't even have the new melee, so... I can't even give you my truest opinion. Now I've started recording, I've actually started to get more HP crystals. I didn't get any HP crystals for ages and ages and ages and ages. And now I've started to get them, which is still quite good. It's good I'm getting them now. Yeah, but this, fairies do have, I believe, a 20% basic stat boost. A permanent thing. No, giants do. That's just why King of the End are doing so much. How much damage do they actually do? They did 16 million. Not as good as Mazo, but Mazo is very much overkill because he's only got 2 single targets. But yeah. We can get rid of this one, get this one, get rid of that one. I don't need it. Like, King of the End have literally max attack. The only way they can get more attack is by Awakening, True Awakening. Oh, sorry, Awakening, Super Awakening. I just wish the game would, like, I wish there's a way to prioritize a certain character's skill, because the AI is extremely stupid in this game when it comes to auto, and that is what it is on. It's on auto. You can't custom AI it. You're forced to just sit there and watch your AI make stupid plays. There's nothing you can do. You know, your character has a stun skill. If you have ult gauge removal, you have buff removal, if you have cleanse, all that kind of stuff, the AI will just be like, oh, cool, I'll use this, when you don't really want to use it, and it can sometimes sell the game. It can completely sell it. Which is irritating, because, once again, I'm around 83 now. This team's got a lot of bulk to it, mainly because Alpha's buff, which is really handy. The Mist Form, which is a grey buff, which means it can't be removed immediately by bosses, which is nice. Yeah, just trying to find a good DPS that can, like, wipe consistently. No. There we go. I should bring this down to Lance. Lance can get some levels out of that, because that's how you get levels. I'm also going to sell this for 15, so I can then get 2 crystals as well. And then we can merge next time down into Lance again. Yeah, this team also isn't too bad. The demon team, I feel like you could quite easily switch out, unless maybe the new melee makes it really good, but they just haven't really got the damage. I know I was running HP defense on all of them, but like still, I still just don't think they have the damage. But also, I got quite unlucky with passives. Them actually getting stats, so maybe that would help. Encouragement, please go into. Oh, okay, Alpha 6/6. One's a King of the End, which is quite good. I wonder if you've got them on your team, there's a higher chance of them getting it, because I don't know, it just seems like I was just getting a lot of random characters I didn't really care about, and now all of a sudden I started to get characters I care about. Yeah, that's fine. As long as I get to round 90, I don't really care. But yeah, I took a screenshot, like, we sent it to my mate, so do you think I'm relying on Mazo a little bit too much? His shield is really good though, I will say. His relic only gives him a crit chance boost for every enemy that's died, or ally that's died, which is, it's handy, it is quite handy, but it's not really needed. Especially when, you know, he's got like 38k attack or wherever he had, I think 37, 38k attack, which is crazy. I put it into that. I really need to get some more ones for... I could do this. I'm going to do this instead. She just needs levels. And there you go, she can have recovery rate increase, and I'll merge that there as well. There you go, she can have an attack boost. A slight attack boost. But if you don't have attack crystals, the team has like no attack. Like, yes, you know, King of the End got like 38k attack, but they got like basically no health. Like, if they get hit with one bad move, they are just dead. Which I guess is sort of like, you've got to have people specifically play as a tank, then the game actually has to stance. Because if you're playing, like, let's just say, Boldir with a counter, the game won't touch the counter. Like, what's the point of playing Boldir if he's never going to play a counter other than the first turn where he passively has it? Same with Albedo, because it's a counter skill, and the AI, they haven't changed it. It's just the new normal auto AI, which I feel like they should probably change to fit this game mode. But I doubt it, because they don't really care about this game mode at all. Which is fair enough, it is a pretty mediocre mode. We'll do that. I'll get rid of the crit chance one. There you go, and I can merge down the health one as well. There we go. As long as I get to 90, I don't really care. King Diana are doing pretty good. Also, the CC, you can get out CC'd. Bear in mind, it's really hard to get CC. You can quite easily be out CC'd, which I think is kind of stupid. But yeah, I guess it's their way to make it a little bit more challenging. Okay. What passive have we got? Okay, we got them, that one. All stats are collabs. We've got 2 collabs on the team, that's not too bad. More buffs, more attack, cool. Should be okay, hopefully. This should be quite good. I should have merged them for the HP one on Shadow, not Shadow. Lance. But I didn't, because I'm an idiot. Let's get AoE now as well. I didn't, okay, that's pretty good. It's a good start at least. King of Diana buffs, which is good. Can remove the ult gauge, which is what it is, and its damage lowered. Damage at 1,000,000. Bear in mind, look, that was 1,000,000 damage. That's stupid. Okay, we do have buffer cleanse, which is really handy. Also, Alpha might actually hit pretty hard here. That's really good, honestly. Okay, they didn't have the pulverize effect, which means we are going to have to tank an ultimate, which is extort and buff removal, which is stupid. And this is what I also don't like, is AoE extort. That has like an additional effect. Like, you're telling me AoE extort is not broken enough as it is, you had to add an additional effect to it. And you only got 5 turns to kill it. You don't kill it in 5 turns where you've lost. We did win, thankfully, and I can revive Lance, so that's not really too big of a problem. But it's just irritating. I just don't think it's a very well thought out event. Like, you see all these whales can quite easily do it, because they've got access to every character in the game. You know, they've got the new Tristan, they've got Red Sariel, who some people may not have, like myself. And you know, they've got all of these things, they have access to all of it. Maybe if I'd have leveled up Lance, he may have survived that, but sadly he did not. But he's back. A little bit probably scarred that he's been murdered and he's now back again. King of Diane, full heal. As long as I can say I've gotten to 100, really. I can say I got to 100, which isn't bad. Even if I do fail at 100, which is fine. Attack, I don't need any more attack ones. I've kind of got enough as it is. Okay, I said I've got enough attack ones. Okay, it seems like I'm not going to get the ones I need to be able to boost everyone else's defense. But yeah, I had Mazo level 100 and everyone else was like low level 40s. I just kept pumping everything into Mazo. I just made sure he was like as strong as possible. They're doing a lot of damage now. There we go. That's what I needed. How much damage did they actually just do then? 20 million. Not too bad. Decent AoE damage. Encouragement. Okay, what's the round buff? I would like to look at the round buffs first. The Sins. No, that'd only be King of Diane. Okay, at least Lance is 6'6". That's not the best, but I'll take it, I guess. No. No. Can I get one crystal I actually want? I always seem to get the same crystals. That's what always happens. You always seem to get the same, like, crit chance, crit resistance. Like, no one's going to want crit resistance and crit chance. Okay, the team's going to absolutely start taking a beating soon. I need them to AoE. I desperately need them to AoE. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Because when you have a really good DPS character that's got really good passive, like generally really good, and you've got decent support, and they do their one AoE skill or their one damage dealing skill, it is really noticeable. We'll do that. I'll merge up for them. We can get on the crystal. There they go. That means Lance is now a little bit higher level as well, which is quite good, because he seems to be the squishiest somehow. I just need one really good AoE. There we go. See, Beta played her old gauge removal skill, I did like nothing. And then King of the absolutely nuke it. Fill up gauge by 2. Yeah, I feel like their ultimate might be my saving grace. I'll give it to Alpha. I feel like Alpha will benefit more from the levels than Lance, because Lance feels a little bit... He doesn't provide 20% basic stats, but Alpha is quite good in terms of damage, and she's got a debuff skill which can stop single targets. There we go, we nuke. Which is good. King down will hopefully heal immediately so Beta doesn't die. We'll get rid of this one. This is quite a decent run. That's what happens sometimes. In my video, I got really unlucky. And to this, I just don't like this game mode, man. I don't think I'm ever going to like this game mode. Even if they update it, I still feel like it's not really going to feel like it deserves. Like, I want my 2 weeks of Hero Arena back. That's what I want. My additional 2 weeks of Hero Arena. Okay, we lost someone. Okay, and we landed the kill. I can't revive someone, because you can only revive someone at the end of a boss fight, so we have lost this, but I did receive some funding. Which was 60, which would have been useful a long time ago. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I have no... These are all useless now, so I might as well just... put them into characters that will use them. If I get another defense one, that'd be pretty useful. I don't want I can merge them, but I'll just sell them. Sell. Because that's what it is. It's like, look, there you go. There's another duplicate one. There we go. Okay, I'll keep that one. You can go. You can go. Oh. Did I break the game? Spamming it too much. There we go. It's a little bit slow sometimes. I don't know why. We'll get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. I don't really want that defense one anymore. Can I get a HP one? Okay, I got... Of course. Right at the end, I get given what I wanted. Yeah. That is what we've got. 3 characters. All of them are quite high level now, which is good. I guess there's a higher chance that I played the King of the AoE. Oh, they played it. They didn't kill, but they did really good damage. They got the ult off as well. Okay, that's not too bad. Lance will immediately be killed next time. Oh. Thank you, game. For just putting me in the menu again, I guess. I don't know why it does that. Yeah, none of these are really useful. I'll just try and get some, like... I can't move them. I forgot it cost you 3 coins to move them, which is kind of stupid. Well, it's nice knowing you, Lance. Is the game going to play the King of the AoE? You know, they did have an AoE game. This is what I mean. The AI is so dumb that it will do stuff like that. We don't actually have anyone alive, so I don't know why I'm saying overview. There we go. We didn't do too bad. Got to 98, which is quite good. Decent rewards. It just takes a really good run, which is irritating. The Mazo team you see down here, really good team. Demon team is super mid. Maybe you want to try it with the new melee instead of this Liz melee. Demon King is quite bad. His damage just isn't really there. Fairy team's also really good as well. So these 2 teams are good. It's just finding a third team. Probably the Goddesses, if you have the new Tristan and Red Sorrow, will be quite good. But this team is quite mid. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.